KYmedia.net is proud to support Chamber Chats and support small business.
The Richmond Chamber of Commerce says, we're open for business.
Welcome to this edition of Chamber Chats with your host, Mindy Goble.
Welcome to another edition of Chamber Chats. We have with us today Matt Browning with Surge, and we've known Matt a very long time. He's been a longtime member of the Chamber, and we're really super glad to have you on the show today.
Well, thank you very much. I enjoy these Chamber Chats. Get a little bit of insight on the businesses and organizations in the community.
Sure. So today we're just going to kind of ask a few questions about your business. How long have you been in business? I know you've moved to a new location. There's been a lot of changes over the last few years. So tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. We started back in 2007, going on 14 years. Started in Devin's basement, actually. Devin's my business partner.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to start off with a great retail space and fancy equipment and tons of customers, but obviously that's not how a lot of businesses get started. And we've started in his basement and come a long way since then. Mm-hmm. And I kind of appreciate that we didn't start off as big as our vision, because it's been able to allow us to appreciate the milestones.
Absolutely.
Quite a bit more.
You grow as you go, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You learn a lot in the process too.
Yeah, absolutely. We're on our fourth location if you count the basement. And,
wow.
13,000 square feet there.
It's
in
huge.
Carriage Gate Shopping Center. So.
Yeah. Recently, and I'll just throw this out, you guys took over our Instagram page, and that was so cool because we kind of walked people through how you screen print, a T-shirt and all that. Yeah. So that was fun, and we got a lot of cool comments about that.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Casey is our sales manager and does a lot for us in marketing, and she's fantastic with some of the field trips and some of the things like that.
Yeah.
Alex as well. And walking people through the process, I think it's always interesting to show people, we have class field trips and other organizations come in and print their own T-shirts, and so it's always a great opportunity to show people.
Yeah, when we had your big ribbon cutting at the new location, we got to walk through, everybody that was there got to learn how to make a T-shirt, so that was pretty cool.
Absolutely. It's always fun to watch people print their own shirts and get the T-shirt on there just the right way.
So I'm sure the pandemic had to affect you, as it did everybody.
Yes.
So what would you say, was the toughest part of that, and what did you learn from that experience?
Yeah. Obviously it happened very quickly. There in a matter of a couple of weeks, because we're so dependent on the school system, events, and businesses that had to shut down, we went down to about a 30% pace. So we had to make quick decisions. We had to lay off our entire staff. Mm-hmm. Devin and I had to go back to the early days of, him getting back onto the press and relearning how to do all that. And I got in the sales seat and worked with the customers that we still had.
Right.
Fortunately, we were able to take advantage of the PPP program and bring our staff back on board. And a huge shout out to them, because they were phenomenal in coming back. And, the height of the fear, and, a lot of the team members were a little scared to come back, and, rightfully so, and but they pressed through and they did a great job, and we learned a lot of things. We learned how valuable our team was, from a production standpoint, and then obviously we're assured that we've got the right people on board, and they came back positive and adapted to the new situation. And then we also learned how much we underappreciated our supply chain, between inventory levels and logistics with FedEx and UPS. We were able to offer 3 and 4 business day turnaround for our screen printing services, which is faster than all of our competitors. Had to adapt, now that inventory issues are where they are, and logistics is a little trickier these days.
Oh, yeah.
But our team is adapting and making great strides.
That's fantastic.
Learned a lot.
Oh yeah, and I think what we all know as business owners, people are everything. Like our employees are invaluable to us. And to find good employees is just, such a tricky thing. And once you've found them that are loyal and care about your business,
Absolutely.
you've definitely won right there.
Absolutely.
And you guys do have a great staff.
Yeah.
So anything different since COVID? I mean, have we made any changes? Are there anything that we're doing different?
Yeah. We're actually looking into our processes, most notably our sales processes right now. Everything from initial contact all the way through project completion and retention and relationship building. We're getting some help from some outside sources, some consultants, and really excited about that process, being able to be more for our customers,
Sure.
offer them more products, better service, and just being a better partner. So
Excellent.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to add? I mean, anything you want us to know about Surge that we don't know?
One thing that's on the horizon, we're looking to get involved with the Millstone Festival coming
cool.
up in the fall, and we haven't put the final touches on what we're going to do, but we're
Sure.
excited to announce that and be a part of that. This being the first year, and
Sure.
Excited for that.
Yeah, another big announcement. Maybe a podcast in the near future.
Yeah.
You and Adam Griggs.
Yeah, absolutely. Adam Griggs of Soft Shoes, a great friend of mine, and we're working on a podcast, Humans Doing Business. We're going to interview small business owners and leaders on their journey.
Sure.
Just get personal with them, talk about how they started, talk about the struggles they've had and the successes that they've had, and just trying to reach an audience out there of entrepreneurs who are looking to learn from not only the successes, but kind of behind the scenes situation of what it's really like to run a business.
Sure.
It's not all peaches and cream, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of pull back the curtain and get real with people.
That's
So,
awesome.
It's going to be fun.
We're very much looking forward to that. I think that's going to be fantastic. And Matt and Adam, it was at the end of COVID, sort of the end of last year, and I went to both of them and I was like, is there something we can do for some of our chamber members? And so they came up with the idea of Prop Up Richmond. So that's one of our, like a page off of our Facebook page. So anybody can go look at that. It's specifically for chamber members, but we just thought it would be a great idea and a place for people to come to kind of share things and throw things out if they had a question or whatever. So kudos
Absolutely.
to you guys, and it's taken off, and I think it'll continue to grow, and I hope we can throw your all's podcasts on there and let people
absolutely. We'd love
listen to that from there. So, well, thank you, Matt. Thank you for your membership to the chamber and your investment, and thank you for being a help anytime I call and ask.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right?
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you. Join us for the next Chamber Chat.
KYmedia.net is proud to support Chamber Chats and support small business.
The Richmond Chamber of Commerce says, we're open for business.